Oh, I need to pipe your audio through. Damn it. I should have done this beforehand. Okay. I think that's working. Yeah, I can hear you. Cool. I don't know. This is one thing I'm not very good at. How do I get the link for the current live stream so I can share it?
Oh,
here we go. Share.
Should be just on top.
Yeah, right. Cool. Okay. Let's hope that the streaming with an additional user doesn't mess with my bandwidth today. So what I guess I'd like to start off with is we should probably start the app, right? And see it working. And then so we added rooms last time, or channels, I don't know what you want to, I mean, I've named it rooms. Could be anything.
Rooms sounds alright.
And then, so we load them all, and then we want to sort of, I guess, this is one thing that I was thinking about, is do we want the room in the URL? So like, let's load the app. So when they go to in here, which we're not showing any rooms in here, like I guess when they're in, I guess to know which one they're in, it'd be good to have it in the URL, I would think. I think so.
Yeah, and then you can just
oh, we're not getting anything. Oh.
In the UI you can just click the thing and it will show different rooms, and you just have to get that link.
Yeah, that make it deep linkable and you can navigate to it.
Which, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's sort of how Matrix is getting their channels. I think they have like a unique link, and you can search for a channel by that name, and then you get that link. I think so, at least.
Okay.
Yeah, I just know because we are using Matrix on the other project that I'm implementing, so.
Gotcha. Do I export the setup function? Do I probably need this watch. Outside of the setup, so that it runs.
What does watch effect do? Is that similar to use effect?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
Don't hold me to that. I'm still trying to understand all of these different V3 terms. So
I'm just assuming it has effect on the name, so it might be.
Yeah. So I'm gonna. What happened is it didn't show when I logged in, so I'm gonna kill everything, log back out, and then log back in again. And it still doesn't show anything, so that's is not helping. Why is that? Let's fix this first, I guess. Like, what does watch effect do? Oh. Import watch effect. So setup arguments can be specified as a value of the setup. It doesn't say. Well, actually, like, I don't know if you have to pass it something to listen to.
I mean, I wish I could help you there, but you know, you know more of you than me.
That tracks the reactive dependencies. I guess it is. Is this attrs reactive? We'll
Yeah,
run
it
a
doesn't
method
seem
when any of his dependencies
entirely
are
similar
changed.
to use effect, but yeah.
No, I don't think I think use effect you'd pass it like attrs or something, right?
Yeah.
Whereas I think this does some magic. Anything in here.
Yeah, because the use effect is like a replacement for component did mount and component will unmount, something like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm not sure whether this is. So we get the proxy. I'm wondering if it's to do with. Oh, okay. I get it. I get it. So what happens is when you load the app, we run this reauthenticate, and this is where we pass the user in. But when we log in, we don't pass the user anywhere. So we probably need to pass it somehow in the router.
Hey Scott.
Oh, hey. Should probably specify view so we don't start getting React stuff. Path props. I hate when that happens. Can't get too close to the bottom, otherwise it's going to move my sidebar. We navigate to okay, let's try this. Okay. Probably shouldn't have it on the root, but do we get the user back? Not sure this is. Okay. That did not work. So we do get a user. I want the user.
That's the only thing I can't log in from my end anyway.
Does it not work?
I don't think so. We tried the other time and yeah, I don't have access to the.
Try it again. I don't know, like because I'm running them both in the same terminal using like Learner. I don't know if that makes any difference to them how they're exposed. Like,
I'll give it a go.
not sure. So this should probably be.
Did you change the database?
Yeah, I think I trashed it. You might have to register. But are you seeing it? You're seeing like a connection?
I see the connection, but I just want to look at the database because I'm not sure what username you're using.
Just Matt D and test was the password.
All right, cool.
There's a Matt in there somewhere, and yeah, I'm not going to change it. So what we should probably have this main app thing listening to something that's reactive that both login and this can call, so that the user state is always at the top. Trying to think what the best way is for that. Are we still streaming? Is it still working?
Yeah, still good.
Yeah, I'm getting a warning, but
So, seems alright.
cool. So I guess what we want is a reactive. This is I've not done this I guess outside of this component that gets set by both login and or app. Let's try this.
Yeah, I can't log in.
What does it say?
Because it's using your IP address, and yeah, I can connect to your IP address, so it's fine.
How are you accessing the UI? How does that load for you?
The UI it's fine because I don't have to. I guess I don't
what,
have to.
What address is it? Are you seeing it on localhost? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But it's not forwarding port 3030 then. You can't get to that.
So no, let me check. I was just using the one that showed here on VS Code. Nope, 3030 doesn't work.
Huh. I wonder how you
Fine,
how you pick. I'm curious now. I'm not going to let that distract me.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Weirdly enough, when you use ngrok, I was able to do everything. So
yeah, because I
just a forwarding issue. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Just in case
fine.
we get. I'm going to create a user. I'm not sure if this is the right way. We're going to create like a reactive in here. Wait, export. I guess I don't even need to do that. I can just do that. And then I think if we import the user from user, I'm not going to be doing that. We should name this something else. Can't read rooms. Oh, okay. Just call this user. Oh. Can't define user twice. Make a rehash of this. User is not defined. So
Is it?
that's a helpful error message.
Are you using the user model?
Yeah.
That is just empty object, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
For now. Oh, hey James. I'm not sure if you're
I
up.
was wondering if that's why.
You must be up early or late. Let's have a look, see what it looks like. Yes. So it is a proxy. Is it available in here though? That'd be weird if it's not. User. What is user? Okay. Maybe I can't set the proxy this way.
So was this just for you to pass the user to
So
the
what
login page?
the idea was that if user's reactive and it's being, we set it from inside this reauthenticate, but we can also set it from when we log in. As soon as it changes, like it should pass through to the router no matter like what component changes it. That's the theory.
Okay. In theory.
Yeah, in theory. I'm screwing something up. And I can't look at why. Maybe we do need to break this out. Maybe we need some getters and setters. I don't know. Const. So we have the reactive user is undefined, user is not defined. Why can't I set this? Wow, that sucks. So you have to set a prop within it. Okay. User to user. Can't read parent out of null. Cool. Good error. This is likely a view internals bug. Great. Just what I want to hear.
It's always a good sign. Especially when you encounter stuff like that.
Why? Why is this? What? So we are setting it so that it is working. Unless it isn't. So what is? What are we getting, if anything? Getting an empty user object.
Is it because you pass a user to the user model?
Maybe. What in the world? Do we have a user? How do we nothing. Well, it's going well.
Could it be because of the model that we have for the user?
Yeah, I'm guessing that isn't
Because
the
if you're
right way to create a reactive.
maybe
So the idea is that we have this, unless this needs to be empty to start with, is that this is like reactive, and then when we import it, we set it, and then if anything else updated it, like this should, maybe that isn't the right way.
could it be an issue because you're passing user inside the reactive as well, and you have that variable named user as well? So no, I'm just wondering.
Everything's named user.
Maybe. So no.
Let's. What happens in here when user changes? Does it change? Is it reactive? I don't know how many people are using Vue 3 yet. Cannot read user of undefined.
So that was exactly the same thing, right?
Yeah, we should call this. Failed to compile. It broke. Const. Oh yeah. User model. So that looks like, at least in here, like when it updates, we're getting the user, but that doesn't look like that is what is being fed down to the page component. Unless we have to do this. This would be a bit sucky. How did I have this before? Oh. User, and then in here we would set user equals user model dot user. Oh. Okay, and then do we get still nothing there. What?
Maybe just one of those Fridays.
Yeah, I'm just doing everything really in a difficult way. So this is messages. What order are these coming in at? Oh, we got the user there, but not when you refresh. So I'm guessing like this is being user model. How many different reactives can we set to each other just to get something to be reactive?
All of them.
This definitely feels wrong. We basically want this to be this user, external reactive user, to be almost like a Vuex model that multiple things can update, and then they're used in here and passed down to all of the routes. Why is that not working? So we get @watch effect doesn't have a user. Why is the user in here? So we do have the user. Oh, and we're going to set that to this one. So it's not running again when it changes. This runs first, it's empty. Then the page one runs. Then this is called. And this runs again, but there is no email. Oh, probably because that's not what we want to check. But once this sets this again, that isn't updating. Oh, can't refresh VS Code. So it's not rerunning in messages. Why? Or maybe I'm doing this wrong. Maybe messages should just import this user. I probably shouldn't pass it down. How about that? Where are we? So user. If we set the user model. Yeah, let's get rid of all this crap. We don't need to. We probably do need to watch effect. So we probably don't need this crap. We don't need this crap. We don't even need this. All this. Oh, all that. Okay, so update. Okay, now broken it. User is assigned a value. Huh? What is? Oh, look at that. Fixed it. I think.
So was it because you were using user on messages? Were you passing down to messages?
So I think I was just doing it a bit backwards. So what happens is, like, this user file is what's reactive.
Okay.
And then when the main page, like when we just refresh the page, like app is going to run, and we're going to try and like authenticate. Like, so what this does is it's going to check for local storage. If there's anything in local storage, it's going to like authenticate that against the back end, and then we're going to get back the user, and we're going to set that user into this models file, and that model file is then what's like pulled into the messages. And what we're going to do is we're going to watch for changes. So when it loads, it'll be empty, and then when the authentication happens because it's async, it's going to populate that with the user, and then we're going to get all of the user information. And what we now need to do is add that into when we log in as well. So when we log in, we're going to want to populate the user onto I'm too used to requires. We're going to do the same thing in here, so we're going to do, wow, really finicky that is, isn't it? We will set user model dot user is to user. So when we log in, we should also, I guess proof will be in the pudding. Before I say any final words, let me test it. Yes. Yeah. So I mean, I don't know how this, like, I guess you can kind of see this as like a mini Vuex store, or I don't know what the equivalent is in React, but like, you know, a central store that multiple places can update, and then whatever reads them is going to get the reactive updates.
Okay.
Does that make sense? If
Yep.
it doesn't, that's fine. It is. Yeah, so that's working, I think. So now
I will just switch on my camera just for 1 second.
Sure.
Because I need to put on a light. My
come
camera
from being
now
too
is
bright, yeah, not to too dark.
bright to too dark. Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'm glad that worked. Cool. How's it going, James? Are you still there? I'll write to you. So now we want to determine what a user's default room is.
Okay, I think that's a little bit better.
Oh yeah, look at that. Little key light.
Magic. Yeah, but I have it plugged, so for me to have this light, I have to plug it in, and then it's really, really bright, so it's kind of like a floodlight, so I have to dial it down. But yeah. So is this Tailwind time now?
Yeah, I think I'm going to pause on this. I'm going to commit this. It really doesn't like a small window. Using a user model for reactive user state. Push that up. And then, so let's create a branch, I guess, for the Tailwind stuff.
Yeah.
account. Oh. Ah. Add Tailwind.
I do that all the time.
So
I think it gets worse when you start streaming.
yeah. So let's make it big. So I did see. I shouldn't have done that so quick. I did see that there is a Tailwind view plugin to make it a bit easier.
Okay, is that running the new Tailwind or because they released Tailwind 2?
Don't know. How would we find out what version? Let's have a look. How does this install Tailwind?
I mean, there isn't a huge difference. They added a few more colors and a few other bits and bobs.
So it's using I don't know if you see the screen. It's using Tailwind CSS 2.0.1.
Okay, so that must be the last one,
which was updated 19 hours ago.
Yeah, so that's nice one. That's the nice one. That's the
cool. So
which I have to update all my projects, and I wonder. For what I've seen, there's nothing that I'm using that it's breaking changes. But
is there any breaking? Is there any breaking changes, or is it just like new features? Or
there are a few breaking changes. So there's some classes that were named differently, but something that most people wouldn't use, which I think is like adding gap to grids on one side or top or something like that. I think that's what changed.
Okay.
I'm using mostly just Flexbox anyway, so I should be safe.
Yeah, I'm using Grid for this, but I might switch it. I watched a video on somebody creating a Spotify with Tailwind and using like just Flex for everything. So I was like, maybe I'll just do that because it'll look quite easy. But I shouldn't say it looked easy because
the one thing that's a really struggle in Flexbox, and maybe I just don't know Flexbox as good as I think I do, is when you want to do this grid layout, when you have like the rooms part on the left and then the channel on the right. With Flexbox, I always seem to get like this second sidebar thing. Always gets a bit weird. So
in what way? Like too wide, or
it gets like really short?
Oh, really?
No, it just gets really short. Yeah.
Oh.
I think we have to do like height 100%, but yeah.
Let's see. Hey, Sheriff. I'm not sure how delayed this stream is, but cool. So I'm going to go for. So I'm just doing the View plugin to add this, which is just View add Tailwind.
Then I'm assuming you would just add the classes normally in a class name.
Yeah. So I think the only thing it does is it adds. I mean, I still don't know Tailwind that well, but it adds like the config and I'm presuming probably some Webpack stuff, so that it can compile it. Maybe. I'm guessing it does.
Yeah.
It needs to do that, right?
Because in Gatsby, you need to have PostCSS installed, so Node can compile it. So maybe in Vue is the same.
Yeah, let's have a quick look. What does it add in the packages? So it's just added the Vue CLI plugin tail, and I'm assuming under the hood that's probably adding lots of other stuff. It looks like PostCSS is being installed, and then there's a Tailwind config. Ooh, dark mode. Media or class?
That's the cool thing that they added on this version. So you can have your app, you can have the light mode, and then you can add the modifier for dark mode. And then if you choose a dark mode in your browser or I'm not sure how they check I think it's like a setting in the browser, right?
Yeah, I don't know where that scheme changes. Like whether that adds a class to something or whether it's it must be something that they can inspect.
Yeah, because you know that now the browsers they can check if you are using a dark or light theme in your OS.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure how they check that, but yeah, they use the same thing.
Yeah.
So then you can have two versions of your site, which is cool. Although I tend to prefer dark theme anyway. So in my case, it would be good if they did a light modifier.
Cool. So has that screwed everything up? I don't even know.
It shouldn't, but famous last words.
Was it? I mean, you can just. What would be a good class to just add, just to see if it's working?
You can just add. You see
The
that the blue background. You can just do BG blue and then 500. Or yeah, you can do it there.
Why isn't it doing anything? What have I done wrong? Let's restart the app.
So in the login page, right?
Yeah. Let's I guess add it into the CSS rather than doing it live. Was it BG background blue? Is that right? 500.
500. Yeah.
Okay.
You have. It's you have to put dashes between the words. Should have said that before.
Yeah. Okay. I think I've got that.
Yeah, I'm trying to see because the stream is a bit delayed. So, are you on the login page?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Cool. So I'm going to change something there and see if it's going to.
Oh yeah, cool.
work.
I see it working now.
Oh, is it? Alright.
Yeah, added it to the top level div, the blue 500, and it's now rendering everything as blue.
Alright, cool. Because there's always a delay on the stream, so
Yeah, sorry
I
about
was
that.
waiting for it. It's fine.
I'm going to blame the British Telecom Company for giving me poor internet connection. So I was,
I'm using version, and sometimes they do the same. So yeah.
yeah, it sucks. So I was playing around with this a little bit beforehand, so I want to. So I guess we want to make this top one a container, maybe. What does that? I don't know. What does container do? Does that add? No, maybe that isn't what we want. We want this to be like full height. I know. So I'm going to cheat because I did have this working the other day. So I'm going to set a background of grey, and then I had another div which I set to container. Auto flex items center justify center and height of screen. Does that okay, cool. So now we've got stuffs in the middles, and a nice grey background. Can you see that yet? Is the delay that bad?
Oh wait, we are working on the login, so I can actually see it if I refresh the page.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Never mind. Maybe.
Can you see?
Yeah.
Can you see? Can you see the code? Does that? I'm gonna get rid of the sidebar actually. That'll probably help. And then I had.
And then I think. Do you want the form to be on top of one another?
Yeah. So we're gonna make that flex. And
Yeah, but you can do it like inside the form, no? Or do you want to create another div?
Yeah, I created a wrapper just because I wanted the buttons and stuff in it. But I'll let you go.
Oh, okay.
No, go on. I'll let you flex your flex skills. Um,
So you have that MD modifier, which you can also have the large and the small. This is basically like MD. I think they do. I have to check. Anything bigger than 768 pixels, then
Yeah.
this class will be turned in effect.
so what's 768? Is that phones? That's not
That's
iPad, is
just
it?
no, that's like a smaller screen, I guess.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think the iPad is.
It's-
Oh no, that is an iPad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that is an iPad.
Right, I'm gonna save that.
So now
yeah.
that should put things. Oh wait,
Why isn't that rendering?
because I added the flex row, and we want column actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So then, so I guess this is why I guess I created another div. Was that unless we move we just move this inside. I guess it doesn't really matter where it is. Space this out.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So we could have that in there.
And then because they are quite stuck to one another, we can add a margin. So I just do margin bottom or.
That we'd have to do that on the inputs, right? Otherwise, that's just going to be the margin bottom of the form.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yep. Good shout out.
Looks like we lost Scott. Did Scott go to thanks for training?
All right, thanks for watching, Scott.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how long ago that message came through.
I just received it now, so ta-da. So the bottom here as well.
Oh.
Do you want rounded corners or?
Why not?
I think this is one of the things that they changed,
Oh, really?
but I'm not sure. I need to check. Oh no, it's fine. Rounded is fine. Yeah. They added more stuff. They added rounded small, rounded medium, large. Cool.
I'm going to cheat. I'm going to use, because I want to skip to the other bit. So I'm going to put what I had the other day for now.
That's fine.
I think the other bit's more interesting than this bit. So this is what I had, if you can, which is just, I pretty much stole it from Tailwind anyway. I just wanted to see how it all worked. But yeah, I guess the questions that I had was like, I see that they added the dark, right? That means that everywhere where you've got background white and you wanted it a different color, you're going to have to add like the dark, and then you'd want gray or something. Like it kind of like doubles up all of your classes, right? And they're already because of their utilities are already quite big.
That's the only downside of Tailwind, is that your classes tend to be massive, especially when you are doing different screens. They can get big.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that you can what is it, apply them, so you can add them in. I don't know.
Yeah, and then you can create your own thing. Although I'm a bit too lazy to do that, and I just I just get huge classes and it's fine. Just because each thing is just adding one CSS rule to the thing anyway. So yeah.
Okay, that's fair enough. I'm going to add, so in here, just so that I'm keeping track of what I have done. So what did we do earlier? We loading user from login and re-authenticate to show rooms. That's done, and then I guess now we're going to add Tailwind stylings. So I guess like this page is the one I think is probably the most interesting one.
Is it the
So that's
one?
Messages.
Messages? Cool.
Yeah. So this one we want to break up into. I'll move my mic a little bit closer. Like 2 flexes, one on the left and then one on the right, and then the one on the right is going to be 2 flexes again, the top chunk and then the bottom bit. So we want. I almost want to like just ditch this for now, and then just like flesh it out with divs and then fill it in. Because I think when you've already got stuff, it makes like I don't know. So I'm going to. So we've got the wrapper, and then we've got sidebar, and then content. I'm probably gonna have to get the things up. So we want. Why isn't that? My hot reloading isn't working very well. Or it's just not. Maybe it's just taking too long to finish, and I'm too.
I think it might take a. I think it's just the Webpack is taking a while.
Yeah, I guess it's all the Tailwind stuff. I'm just too impatient. Okay, so we want to make the like this wrapper thing. I'm guessing like flex. Oh god,
Yeah.
now I've logged back out. Why does it log me back out? And then we want to make one like left and one. So this one. How?
So it's going to be another Flex container, right?
The side one
The
might
sidebar?
be not. Yeah, I guess we just want it. So we want to get a width. How do we do width? Like
W,
Yeah,
and then
how are they? Yeah,
you
how are
want
they?
what?
Don't know.
33% or something like that. So you can do 1/3,
Oh yeah,
or if you want to give like
maybe a quarter.
proper
Maybe a quarter.
sizes, you can do. But they use rems, so you're gonna have to do a bit of guesswork there.
Okay, let's start with a quarter and see how that goes. Wow, this is making my computer really slow. Webpack. It's chunking at my machine. And then we want to. Okay. And then we want to. So the other one. Is it flex 1? What is it? What is it to make it grow? Like
Yeah, Flex 1.
be the full width or something.
And then yeah, you can also do
Okay,
like
cool.
with screen or something like that.
Oh, okay. So we'll make this container
Which yeah.
screen. Oh, I guess let's add some BG grey. Is it? How do they spell grey? Do they? It's American, right? AY.
I think it's with A. That's the thing that always tricks me.
Let's just add some colours so we can see where these contents are. Americans always changing up colours, spellings, taking away our U's. So have you used Tailwind like much? What have you? What
Well,
your experience with it? Oh,
I've been
I can't-
using Tailwind all the time.
Oh,
I think
okay.
I've been using it since, I don't know. So this is the second iteration or the second major version that I've seen of Tailwind. So it was like 0.6 or whatever when I started using Tailwind.
Okay.
So yeah.
I'm gonna swap out the colours. Not that this makes any difference, but just because.
I mean, it's your app. You can do whatever you want.
I think. I mean, I want that sidebar to be a bit smaller. So do they work out?
So you are using 1/4, right?
Yeah, they do 1/5.
This is another thing that I always have to check, even though I've been using it for a while.
Width. I do do a 1/5. Okay, maybe that maybe that would be better. Maybe. I don't want it too small, but I don't want it too big either. Like it's just going to be yeah. Okay. Okay. So then, the left one's going to hold a list of rooms that you can put links, and then the right one's going to be split up again, right? It's going to have.
Yep.
This is going to have
and I'm just going
divs.
to do something like.
Crazy. We did. Was that padding bottom?
Yeah. Okay. And that is it might be a bit too much. I think it's 3 rems. I think it is.
We're going to want this to be a flex container too. 3 rem. How do they do that? How are the numbers worked out? Because I don't get it. How's 12-3?
I don't know.
Division of,
that's the only
4.
thing that I don't really get it. I think there's a logic behind it, but I don't know. So number 4 is 1 rem. Number 5 is 1.25. 6 is 1.5. So 12 is 3 rem actually.
Man, that's confusing.
I'm not sure how they decided on that, but yeah.
Do we have anybody listening that knows? Probably not. I don't know. Maybe.
We have 3 people watching, so yeah.
What? No. Oh no.
Did I break everything?
No. There's an error. It's not receiving enough. I'm guessing it's stopped.
Oh, you mean the YouTube?
Yeah. How do I fix this?
Oh.
Is it stopped?
I think it's back now.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you probably want this
close some windows.
Here. You probably want them as a row. I'm scared to save this file because then Webpack is going to go crazy.
Yeah,
again.
I think that's probably what's killing. Okay, cool. Okay, so go on.
in Tailwind, no, sorry, in Vue. How do you do components? Do you just create another template and you import that, or how does it work?
Yeah. Well, let's do that in a minute. Let's break this up quick. Just have a. I mean, this is just a rough app. So we got height 12, and then we're going to want this one to be.
You know what I realized?
What?
I'm using padding bottom, and I actually wanted padding top.
Oh.
Never mind. Shall we add some padding to the bottom and the top? Maybe. Let's see.
No. I guess we can add it to the. I think maybe not to the container. We can add it. We can add it to the content, I guess, rather than the container. So flex 1, height 12. So this should be. I see it done. I'm just going to take that off just for now.
That's fine.
Oh shit! Just so I can see, and then that one, just so I can see. So what is it? Oh, padding. So padding X is what, both sides, and then padding.
Yeah, padding X is both sides, and then Y is.
How would you do, like, I guess just PL and PR if you wanted to pick a specific
Yeah.
side? Okay.
And then if you want to do all around, you just use P, and then it just goes all around.
I gotcha.
And then margin works the same way as well.
So we could do padding in here, and then maybe that could be, or padding X inside here, and then that could be what, 4. Did you say 4 is 1?
1 rem, yeah.
And then padding top, we'll do the same, I guess. I don't know. So that's going to keep the container the full width, and then just push that down inside. I think that looks okay for now, and we can fill in. So you were asking about components. Let's make this full screen.
So I'm just wondering if you want to put like the messages be its own component, or if you want to put it like yeah, don't know.
Yeah, that's a fair comment.
That's just my React background. Just put everything in components.
Yeah, I mean we totally should break it down. Like I think having it just as this one, which so the page should load the data, and then we should pass that through into like smaller components. Why, man, my BS, everything is going up the Swanee today. More errors. What?
I'm wondering if live share takes some bandwidth as well. Probably.
Yeah, maybe. I guess my massive zoom window probably isn't helping. How you can?
I mean, you can
you lower the
resize
stream quality? I don't know. Oh, I am streaming my video as well. Maybe I should stop that.
Oh yeah, you could put the yeah.
So we could add the rooms into a component. So let's add a component called, no, not rooms. Let's do the history. Sorry. So what should we call that? Chat history. I don't like naming things.
No one does.
So then we'll just create a template in here. Pick one of them, and then we can paste it in like this URL. Super laggy. Probably don't need the wrapper div. So that can only be one top level. I think that's the same as React, right? Only one top level component, or like
yeah.
What do you want to call it?
Do you have fragments as well, or no?
I guess I haven't really used Vue enough recently to know whether that's changed. I know they didn't, but that may have changed with Vue 3, and I don't want to do that. How are we? So we want to do this. So let's move it over here. Nope, not login. Let's get rid of login and the app one. So we've already got the content, and so make it Vue 3. We don't need any attrs, but we do need. We're going to pass props in, and props. How do we get props in here? I don't think we're using props in here. Just Is there a setup function? I'm going to have to resort to looking at the docs. So props are added in a watch effect. Okay.
I think this is the things that work a little bit different than React that I'm going to get stuck when I do my next stream.
Well, Nux
later on.
doesn't use v3, so you'll be like this weird, like this. So this is, even to me, this is weird. Like usually you would just export like a default object, and on that you'd have data attributes, methods, computed, and you can and there's like a props, and all of this is kind of like easier. So this is a bit new to me too.
I wonder if I should just learn Vue 3, because I'm guessing that's going to be the thing forward. Or are they going to do this weird thing that Python did, where they are supporting Python 2 and Python 3 for years?
I hope not. Like, I mean, I know the Nuxt team, I think, are working on Vue 3. I just don't know when it's going to see a light of day, basically.
All right. So, would you recommend me to learn Vue 3 or just?
I think it'll. Yeah, I think it'll be worthwhile. Export const, and then we're going to call this like, maybe state. And this is going to be. I guess this is a little bit weird to me. So we're going to create a state object, and it's going to have messages on it, which are going to be an array. And then we're going to export the state. Ugh. Is it going to... Maybe... Can you do that? I don't think you can. Right, it's been defined twice. Component. I can't spell. Component. State. And we'll export that as the state. So then we'll be able to use state.messages in here. And then in here we'll be able to set component state.messages will be props.messages. And then in our app one, oh, this is interesting. How the hell do I add? You add a component. Exposing components. Exports from script setup are also available to the template when rendering, for example. What? Oh, so you can declare props like this as well. I'm not going to go into that, I guess. I wonder what. Oh, okay, so you can do. Okay, so we're gonna. Oh. God damn it. I'll make this bigger. So we're going to import, let's put that at the top, and then we're going to import chat history from, default, import, export default as, okay. This makes us. Chat history from components. Chat history. Is that right? Okay.
That's weird.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that one. And then inside of here, we could just write chat history. No, I don't want it like that. Don't tell me how to render it. And then we can pass in messages. This is going to be, how was I using this before? State.messages. Violation. Ooh.
Dun dun dun.
I guess I'm not even sure if we have any messages, so that's a problem.
But isn't that an empty array?
Yeah, but there'll be nothing to render if I don't have anything.
Oh. So you can't render an empty thing. That's weird.
So just got, well, there's just a URL with no data. At least I don't think I have any messages. Let's check in here. Yeah, empty array. Okay, so there's no list item yet. So let's do the same thing, but we'll do. Damn it! Keep doing the wrong one. Let's add a chat action. So I don't know what you would call the button and input chat form. Let's call it chat form. And then we'll do the same thing. Nope. And we'll export the whole form into here. And we'll come back in and restyle these with Flex.
Yep.
Once we get it working. So I guess this send message is we're gonna want to emit this up to the top level component. We can do that in a minute. So it's gonna want we're gonna want reactive. Oh. I just want to require everywhere. So in here we're going to export const, we'll just call it state as well, reactive, and this is going to have a message in it. Well, this could just be a ref. I'll call that message, and then this is going to be message, and then we're going to want to capture the event. We don't need the event, and then we're going to call emit send message, and we'll pass in the message. What doesn't it like? Custom event must be kebab. Can you do that? Yeah, okay. And so then we'll import or export, as this is, chat form, and then we can just pop that in here. We don't need to. Oh, we'll need to listen to this at send message, and then we can. What do we call the message? got a send message handler in here. I think that should work. I don't know how you do this in React. I can't remember now. So you bubble up the event from one component up to another component.
Well, now with the hooks and stuff, people are using context more often.
Okay. That is not working. Okay. Oh. Can you hear the rain at all?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you can?
Yep.
Damn. Sorry, I can't mute that.
That's alright. I'm not sure. I think we are right here for now. I don't think it's raining here, so yeah. I do need to close the window though. It's getting cold.
I'm not sure if it has to be that. Does this even get cold? Oh, okay. I know why. I think we can turn that back. Inside here, we're doing some validation, and I should probably do that in here. So let's export a method. We'll call it the same because, you know, why not? Send message. And then inside here, we're going to want to check, you know, if no message or message equals nothing, we'll do nothing. Otherwise, we will emit. I think that's right. And then we can get rid of that validation. Oh, message dot value. Testing. Nada. What's the error? Cannot read property and oh.
Oh, wait.
I'm wondering.
I'm reading the delayed one. Sorry.
So I wonder if I have to add emit in here. No, maybe I should just check the docs because, you know, I'm sure that. So where does it say?
I mean, you mean you don't keep trying things until you quit?
Right. Test. Emit is not a function. Test. How far are we getting? We're getting there, but we're not getting in here, I'm assuming. Oh, probably because message. It might. Yeah, it's not calling my function. Okay, now it is. Message is created. Created a message with a body of nothing. That's my fault. So we get, where did it go? Not in there. So we're getting the message and we want to set that to there. message not resetting. And then once we've omitted it, we'll want to, and if you do this, to update it, test. Okay, so we're sending messages, but we're not displaying any messages. So that's something. So we're getting messages. I wonder if I have to use
chat history.
Yeah.
Is our messages being added there? Maybe we're just not getting the messages on the chat history component or something.
Yeah, let's have a look. Undefined. So
object.
What is props? So maybe we have to do this props thing. Well, set up props. So we have props. Watch effect, console logs. What am I missing? It removes the ability to declare other component options, for example props. Let's try that. I'm looking at this. So let's change that to computed. Oh! And then we're going to export computed. And that's going to be props.messages. Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure how I feel about Vue. Or at least, you know, this Vue 3, because I can't remember the previous one.
Yeah, I don't blame you. This doesn't feel normal to me either.
It just feels that things are a bit too complicated when they didn't need to be, maybe. I don't know. I'm sure there's a reason behind it anyway, but yeah.
I'm not sure what that reason is yet. Why is that green? Is that because... Oh, weird. So maybe you have to declare... Oh. Ah, that's weird.
Oops. My bad.
It's alright. That is weird. So you have to define the type, I guess, for it to work. For some reason it's not working without that. I don't know why that is. We don't need a watch effect anymore. So we're showing, so we got messages. Oh god. Damn it. I guess all my styling's all over the place now, but hey. Okay, cool. Alright, that kind of gives us most of the functionality that we want. So let's style it.
That's weird.
Yeah. So previously it'd just be this one export, like. So they've tried to make it like, I guess, based on like hooks, but I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't know why they want you to pass the type, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not doing that in the other one, but I don't know why. So previously you'd have to do this anyway, and then you can like, so this could be, I'm guessing this is still the same, so it'd be type array, and then you can have a default. That's going to be an array, or you could have a default or something else.
Oh, I see.
Doesn't
Okay.
like that. Cannot read property. Error. Type of the default value of messages props. Oh. That's a bit of function. So that's a different one. Okay. Cool. So let's. How do we want to style these? What do you think?
I would probably put a background on that component.
What on the chat
So
one specifically?
yeah. So on the messages, the chat form.
Oh, what the form one? I guess we could probably do that in there.
Yeah. So this one probably be like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Background gray. Using 500, 300. I don't know. I'm just guessing here.
Okay. Yeah. That's fine.
And then inside the chat form, I would just maybe add some padding.
Okay. We want that would be. Did you want that on the input? Can you make the form rounded?
Yeah. I thought that was on the input.
So, wow, that'd be.
Never
What
mind.
would that do?
Probably nothing. I mean, probably. Yeah. That's here.
We can remove all of my crappy classes, I guess, once we've got it working.
Did you use a border on the login page?
Oh, you're asking now. Maybe?
Shadow, appearance none, border.
Lost it. Where is it?
Is
We
that-
should probably make the login component, like the page a component, but I'm not going to do that now.
You know, I'm going to do something. You're going to be amazed how quick I'm going to write this.
He's stealing my. We should probably make an input that's just like a component that we reuse.
And then, yeah, we could.
And then, yeah, I think people do that, right? They just go all the way down to like having a button component and an input component and just compose them into forms and whatnots.
Yeah, which is something that I should do, and I just copy the things back and forth because I'm that effective, you know. Oh, I'm that efficient.
Yeah,
I think your way would be way better.
Oh, cool. Well,
Let's see how that looks like. Well,
Yeah.
I just used the styles that you got from the thing, but yeah.
So we'll need to
also-
sort the button out. It's not flex.
Probably margin right. I don't know.
Do we want?
Oh, you said the button is not flex. Did you say?
Well, so the button, the input. Oh god, I made that worse. Wait a minute. Let me see what I've done.
I use column. That's why you need to use row if you want to put it on the other side. That's why you don't need to add flex column and row because it would default it. Let me try again. It will default to row.
Where is it then? I've lost it. Oh, okay, cool. So something's busting the width or the height or something somewhere. What? Let me
Yeah.
click it.
Oh, sorry. Because that's the problem of copying stuff around. I had a width full there. That
Okay.
should work now. Maybe.
No, I think it's the button. Button's doing something weird. Let's get rid of. Oh, did you add some? Okay, so you.
Yeah. So because I copied the one from the login page,
Yeah, yeah. that's fine.
and yeah.
Maybe it's probably don't want the margin on that one.
You don't want the button to be separated from the thing?
I think, was it margin? What margin was it? Was it left or right? Why? So if we look, I don't know if it's loading for you or if you can see it in the stream, but like, so both the input and the button like are causing a very small scroll. One of the two. I'm guessing they're both slightly taller than what the actual height of this is.
Yeah, because the button is 6. Yeah, it's here.
Which one is it?
It was the button.
So we need to give the button a width. Oh, I think it. What one did you change?
I changed the. Can you check the code? I changed
PX6.
PX6. Yeah, it was 4 before. So, if we put full width on that input, it's pushing the button under, right?
So I think what we want is we want it to be flex 1, and then a width on the other one. Let's get rid of the chat input styles. Okay, so that's pushed it over. There's still, and then want some margin left, I guess. I don't know what the numbers are here.
Yeah, that's 1 rem.
Okay. So then I'm guessing maybe the padding's too much, or we need to increase the size of the height of this div at the bottom. Okay, so the height. Okay.
Cool.
How do we get them to like locate to the bottom of that?
Do you mean to stay in the bottom?
Yeah, like because we got that background color. I kind of want them to fill that whole section, or at least be. Does that make sense? Like they're not touching the bottom of the page.
I can add a margin bottom if you want to put it up a bit.
I want it down.
You want it down.
So the height of the div that it's filling is bigger than the height of the form. So there's padding on this. Line height. I don't know what that makes. What it's doing. There's a border radius.
Do you want the bottom to the? Yeah, I guess we can. Sure.
I guess we can do it on the form. We'll just do like, is it flex, like justify end or something, or align. This is one I can never get right. Is it align or justify? One of them is you can move.
I think it might be items center. So then you will align the items.
Flex what's that?
Or yeah, maybe
items end. Nope. How'd you get them? Oh.
I'm not sure if that's the one.
Items end.
This is another thing that I always have to check. Is it align? Is it justify?
Yeah. Item stretch. Damn it. I want them to fill that whole, like the whole height of that content. Maybe what's 100% height?
Height.
Is it 100? Oh, full.
No, H full. Yeah.
Oh, can't spell. Is that going to fill it? Nope. Why isn't it going to fill it?
Or unless you have to do. No, I don't think so. I was thinking the form, but no. It might be because of the padding.
Oh yeah, the form.
We might
probably
have to
does.
increase the padding.
Yeah, it is. The form needs to do it. So let's get rid of this.
Ah, okay.
Good shout. H full, and then we can do the same. Oh, I guess for this. Okay.
I'm just going to close my window. Be right back.
Okay.
It's definitely chilly today.
Yeah, it is cold. It was so cold that so we thought our car was on fire, which caused a bit of panic. This morning. Oh, I've started the car and just out of the front driver's wheel there was just this sort of smoke and horrible smell. So I come out, turn it off, open the bonnet, and it stank. And then rang my mechanic, and he was like, "These cars have, or modern cars nowadays have this thing called a fuel burning heater or something, and it's basically this little device, sort of around in that corner of the engine bay, that uses fuel, diesel in this case, and burns it to help assist. I don't know what part it does, but it must help assist like warming up the liquids for the engine in order to get the car warmer quicker. But in doing that, it has its own little exhaust, and obviously as it's burning fuel, it starts pumping out smoke. If you're unaware of this device, it can make it seem like the car's on. I mean, I was.
Yeah, I would be like, what the hell?
Yeah, I was like, what the hell? Yeah, that definitely.
Is that just on diesel, or every car has that?
No, I was watching a video of somebody doing it on a Land Rover, and it looked like literally the front of the car was on fire. I was just like, whoa. It only happens obviously when it's really cold, and this is the first time it's been sort of cold and we've turned it on. So yeah, that was worrying. I was like, holy moly, my car's on fire. I don't want that for Christmas.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
Well, let's just see if we can, like, I guess, style up these chat messages next. That looks good.
So chat history.
Yeah. So let's get rid of, I guess, all of my custom classes.
So should it be like a white background or something?
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, was it you or was it me?
Fabio, what have you done? That was you.
Was it me?
Oh god. Right, don't do that. Don't save.
All right, I'm not touching anything.
Okay, we're back. We're back. We're back. What I did have, I did have a flex call reverse in order to like reverse the messages. I don't know.
Messages.
Can you do
All right,
that?
Yeah, you can do flex reverse.
Column reverse. Yeah. Okay, cool. Would that be on the? I don't know which one that would be on.
That should be here, right?
Yeah. So flex. Is it flex call reverse? I think it's from the docs.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Yeah.
Cool. And then we probably want that to be.
Probably need some padding there on the.
Full height, right? Height, full, maybe? Holy shit, what have I done there? Why is it going all the way to the bottom? Oh, that's fine. We probably want background white on the whole URL like that. Wait, what's happened to my... Where's my form gone all whack? What's gone crazy? What's happening?
I thought you wanted only on the messages. Oh, maybe if you put hide full, it's putting the thing at the bottom.
Damn it.
Dunno. I'm having a delay anyway, so I'm going
okay.
to see what's
Yeah,
happening.
no, it's fine. It's fixed. I'll refresh.
Alright.
What's it? I don't know. Should the background be what, per message or per like the whole thing? What do you reckon?
You know, I was thinking maybe message could be cool to do.
Okay, right. I'll put it
Um,
back. Then we'll want some padding between them, I guess.
yeah.
So,
The
or
thing is,
what's that? Whoa.
because what I'm picturing is having like a chat bubble sort of, so it's not the whole. It doesn't expand the whole width of that container.
Oh, okay.
Do you
So
understand?
only what?
Yeah.
Only the width of the message.
Yeah, but I think because that's inside the list, I think it's taking the whole thing.
Oh, my right click is not working.
We could
How
put
do you do that?
we could put it here on the span, move the message body in there, and do the styling there. Maybe. Although, yeah, the only thing is if you have like bigger messages, like longer messages,
Yeah.
then you'll have something a little bit smaller, others will be big. So I'm not sure if you want to have that or not.
Yeah. That'd be like.
I think that's how
multi-line ones.
Telegram is doing it. I think. Yeah, Telegram is doing that.
So I get, yeah. I don't know how that would look.
Because, yeah. So let me open my Slack, because now I use Slack.
Gone to the dark side.
Yeah, I still don't like it though. Oh yeah, they just use like same background and then they put a division between days.
Oh, okay. Like a horizontal rule or something, or whatever.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, that makes sense.
So it's yeah, entirely up to you. However you want it. How you want it to.
I'll have to work that out with timestamps at some point. But I do want to add like a square or something round around the username to like make that stick out.
Yep.
What?
You can make it like bold.
Oh yeah.
If you want, just don't know.
Is it text bold? I'm just guessing.
Font bold, I think it is.
It's almost.
It might be text.
Oh yeah, that is fun.
Because
yeah.
some things go text, some things go font. Because I think if you want to to make that particular thing larger, it's text large or LG. Yeah. So sometimes I was like, is it text? Is it font? I don't know.
How do you make that into a circle?
Rounded, or if you want full circle,
Yeah.
it's a new thing that they added. And let me have a look.
Border circle. I'm joking. I don't know what it is. Pills and circles.
Rounded.
Oh, rounded full.
Yeah, rounded full.
What's that like? That looks terrible. You'd have to make the whole
I
thing.
have a delay, so.
Oh, okay. Can you not see? I guess you can't load
In
the UI
my-
on your one because you can't get any
No,
data.
not this one. Yeah.
Damn.
What you can do, you can add another spam to the message body, and make it like the thing is coming from that circle. Maybe. I don't know.
Why is that going circle? Just need
Or
more.
maybe it's not a full circle because it doesn't have enough space or something.
Yeah. I wonder where that is. How big space does this thing need?
All of it apparently.
Do you need to define a height and a width? Height 4, width 4. It doesn't like that.
I think it might be because you are inside the spam. A spam. A spam.
Well. Ah! How hard can it be to make a circle?
Yeah, do what they do there. Try like W12 and H12. It's going to be massive, but maybe.
They've got like 20. Let's try this thing. So rounded 4. Yeah, see, that's not. Maybe because it's not.
Maybe you have to have like a huge space, like 24, like they have on the. Yeah, on the docks. And then it has
Yeah.
enough space to be a circle, maybe.
Because it needs to be a block rather than a. How do you make it a block?
Block, maybe?
Yeah, literally block. Cool. That
Alright.
was easy.
Sometimes it's quite basic, so.
So that's gonna make massive circles. Okay.
Then you have to justify.
As it. What about inline block? Inline block.
Item center.
Okay. That's way too big though. Let's make it smaller. Ugh. Yeah. What was the justify? Whatever it was. Oh, I've lost it.
Yeah, justify center, items center.
Gotcha. Who knew you're spending so much time making a circle? Still not. Does it have to be a flex?
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah. Because that's
So,
like a flex box
so
thing.
it's not going to be inline block then, because it can't be both, right?
Yeah.
So now we need to make the list
Oh, you beat me
item
to it.
flex. Okay. Oh, why is that one all weird?
That's because I added another flex there. I didn't realize you added it.
Oh, right. And then is it items center maybe to get like the text in the middle, and then we'll want like, I don't know how you margin right, poor.
You might want to put this one justify center as well. I'm not sure if it's going to make just the text going to the center.
I think it
It
might.
should.
So item center puts the text in the middle of the circle. If that makes. I don't know if you can see that.
Oh, sorry. That's just it's just the delay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm seeing it now.
I think that looks okay. Oh, I guess that could handle multiple. What? So we could make that padding even smaller. Okay, cool. Let's try a big lorem stuff. See what that looks like. Ugh.
I'm waiting for it. Is it that bad?
Oh, it doesn't look too bad. Oh, that does make my circle non-circle.
Huh. Maybe it's because that's a spam. I keep saying spam. Spam.
I guess we probably need to give it.
Maybe you have to make
It
that
has
a
got a
div.
width. Yeah, maybe. Let's try.
And then put that as flex none, so then it doesn't increase or decrease, so it will always be the same size.
Flex none.
Yep.
Oh yeah, cool. Oh,
That is looking good.
so now we want to make like this chat history scrollable. So how do you put scroll on this? Oh, is it literally just the word scroll? BG scroll.
You might have to put the maybe that has to be a relative container, because I think if you add flex, it's going to keep increase the page. I think so, but don't quote me on that.
Let's have a look. If we want it on this. Well, that didn't work. Give me a scroll. Is it overflow Y? Why isn't it scrolling? Huh. What did you say, sorry? It's got to be...
I'm not sure if it doesn't have to be like a relative instead of flex.
Which
I
bit?
think flex might the messages. I mean, I'm not entirely sure if that's right, but I know that flex can tend to move past the size, so I'm not sure if added a relative there if it's going to work.
So I have it on, or I did before.
I
had
did
it
in
on
the wrong place.
UL.
Or maybe there, yeah.
Is that loading? It doesn't like that. What? Hmm.
Overflow Y scroll is not working, you said.
So if I have overflow scroll on the UL, on the actual container
Yeah.
div, I need overflow none.
Have you tried like that?
Oh, hidden, sorry, not none. This should resolve it, I think. Oh, so like slow to load. Hmm. Oh. Yeah, okay, that's kind of what we want, yeah. So now the container's fixed and scrollable. And then I think, yeah, I did have, I guess this probably doesn't work now. Yeah, so I handle scroll. I should have, just have chat messages as a thing in here. I think that should, new message, takes you to the bottom. Cool. Did I see there was something for smooth?
The
Like
what?
scroll smooth. Is there a thing for that? Like I added that class previously, but is there a way to have smooth scroll?
Not sure. I don't think so.
Animations. No? Damn.
But you can add your class anyway. That's why even when I use Tailwind, I tend to create some of my classes when I have to deal with like animation. I know they added some stuff for animation, but yeah.
Oh yeah, how do you... So there's a thing called like scroll behavior or something. And you can make that smooth, but I don't know how you... I wouldn't know how you add it as a... Where the heck is this thing? Scroll behavior smoothly.
That's going to be in Tailwind config.
Right? Is that part of this thing, I'm guessing? I'm just going to add it to myself because...
Yeah, it might be like on the Tailwind config, that's where you config all things Tailwind. So it might be there.
Just going to add it and cheat. I guess we could probably get rid of all of this as well. Don't need any... Oh, God. Hello again. Cool. Well, it's been like 2 hours already. How's that changed? okay. Yeah. What do you think?
I think this is
I
good.
mean, I'd like to try the dark thing, but I don't think there definitely isn't time to do that now. Yeah, I mean, I quite like it. It's just some different, like, I guess some. I mean, I haven't used Bootstrap in a long time, but that was like, one class kind of component things, and
yeah, this one, it's every little bit you have a class name for it, which it's great when you use the purge option. So then it starts stripping everything that you don't use. So instead of having, I don't know how many, I think this one is quite beefy if you have the whole thing, but then if you purge it, you can go down to up to like 8K. So yeah.
Yeah, I saw the fancy animation. That was quite good actually, the video.
Yeah. It was good.
So
I'm really tempted to recreate this thing that you created in React now.
I'm gonna just paste this in here for now, because and then that should be a different component, and then I can get rid of this, and then I can commit it. Yeah, I guess making this a component should be good next. I don't quite like this. I guess that's kind of React. Like, you have to import components in React, right? If you want to use them, but you kind of use them in the script /JSX. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it still streaming? Are we still streaming?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to wrap this up, and we can. I'll work on it again, maybe next week.
Yep. Sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm going to have some lunch.
Yeah. I guess I won't mark this as done, because we'll need to add styles for rooms and add styles for register page, and then we're going to want to